Hi, Sagittarius. Hopefully you can see the cards. I'm literally in the dark, Sag, because the power's out. Sagittarius, yes. I will tell you, this town and the power is just something special. And I'm so close to the city, you would think that it would be much better, but it isn't. So, Sag, this reading was very strange, let me just say. It definitely has a twin flame feel to it. And I feel like energetically, uh, this is definitely some things that are going on in the verse, Sag. So if you, I mean, we all have our beliefs about the twin flame journey and divine connection. You may not believe it, but I'm not going to get into totally what it is. So if you don't believe it, this may not be for you, but this is definitely about a soul connection for you. And this is what's hidden. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, Mercury retrograde me. I just want to start with that. I'm not going to do an extended for this reading because it just feels like Spirit is just giving you a heads up to someone who may be making a re-entrance in your life. And it's interesting because when it comes to the twin flame connection, I mean, we can choose not to do it with that other person. I mean, you can choose to be on that journey by yourself. And I feel like this is definitely for those Sagittarians who did start on a twin flame path with someone, which is the healing path, but jumped off. I feel like this is someone who jumped off of the path. And you're going to really see why. So, this was someone who walked away. They walked away from the possibility. That like there could have been, there's a lot of energy here in terms of what could have been. But this person was, they couldn't live up to your expectations. And I feel like you were very clear on what you expected. And they couldn't meet that expectation, or at least they felt like they couldn't. It does not mean, and yes, I realize the Eight of Cups is walking away. There was some question about that yesterday. But the Eight of Cups is also walking towards the sun. And it just really means that I can't give the emotion to something anymore, or period, whatever. So they walked away from the possibility because they felt like they couldn't meet it. But this person is immature. Page of Wands. They show up in all pages and night energy. This person is immature. And it could be that they walked away impulsively, like you didn't see it coming with the Page of Wands. And, there is wands here for this person too. Yeah, it's not immediately obvious because the wands are showing up for you, but they're kind of in the oracles. And yeah. So this person dashed because they felt like they couldn't meet your expectations. But I kind of feel too like it wasn't from lack of feeling, right? This person does have feelings for you. I just feel like this person is so confused. So confused, and so confused on what you are together. We're seeing a lot of that energy on YouTube. And I definitely feel that. Like, there's a lot that's been left unsaid between you and this person. So there's a lot that wasn't said. And they left a lot unsaid, to be honest. This feels like someone who sees themselves as the King of Pentacles. Like deep down, this person really wanted to be that person for you. They wanted to be a partner to you. They are very attracted to you. But I also feel like your energy on some level may overwhelm this person, as the Queen of Wands often does. If you aren't like, you know, if you aren't prepared for, I feel like you were something that was very different for this person, right? which often happens. I mean, we as Sagittarians, we have come to face that a lot of the time. And this person was always really set in their ways. And I feel like they kind of, like the King of Pentacles, they wanted to be this, right? They probably never really told you the whole depth of their feelings for you. They just felt unable to meet them. And you may have thought that this person didn't care, but what's interesting is the sexual energy around this person. It's almost like it's an answer to them. You know, they always felt very passionate, very attracted to you. Probably not even really understanding why. You know, because they show up in pentacles, you show up in wands. But, you know, the thing about wands and the thing about fire is, you know, we want to be close to the flame, right? But at the same time, a lot of people will be afraid of it. And I feel like this is kind of the dynamic. I mean, it's interesting because I also feel this person moving in wands, you know? So, yeah, they felt the passion between you is very intense to this person. And I feel also like they're not used to intensity. Like, it kind of feels like they're not used to that level of passion, but it's really interesting because they seem to be someone who acts out sexually. I said what I said. And I feel like they really misjudged what this connection was about. Really did. You know, because the Three of Pentacles is here. Like, the two of you were supposed to help each other. But it does kind of feel like passion got in the way. You know, they feel like they can't stay away from you internally. Like, really, like, seriously. You may not see it, but this person has a lot of trouble staying away from you. And how they manage that is through others. Through others. Sag, I said what I said. Like, they try to constantly recreate the feeling that they have with you with other people, but it doesn't last. Like, it may even work for a little while, right? But it does not last. And so if you find that you have this person who comes in and out, and it's really because they don't really get the energy you were supposed to be in, the energy that you were supposed to, like, because there was supposed to be this alchemist energy between you. This was about working on things. Like, you were very different. Yes, but they were actually complementary, but they didn't see that. They didn't see that. And so they would constantly try to recreate it in other people. And this really feels like they do this sexually. So you may have been dealing with a player, or they may have shown up, but this is kind of, it feels a lot like this is the way this person moves. Yeah. Wowza. They're thinking a lot about you, and it would feel as if there was some, it's like you had to draw the line with this person. Seven of Wands. And there may have been a fight, and they are thinking about it a lot. They actually want to say something. And they may say something, Sag. Page of Cups, it kind of says that they may apologize. But, you know, it's interesting because I feel like you see this clearly, but they don't. So, like, they want to apologize for, it feels like they want to apologize for whatever the rift was. But it doesn't exactly stop this person from moving the way they move. They actually do think a lot of you. And what's interesting about this person is how much they want intimacy with you. And I'm not talking about sexual. but they want intimacy with you, especially during the times in which they're not doing good. Uh, and this person feels, they always have felt like, it's really funny because this person has always felt something in regards to when the time is right. When the time is right. And I don't know, maybe they always felt that the time was wrong. It's a very interesting dynamic in this person. As far as you go, Sag, you know that there was something you were supposed to do together. You know it. I feel like you are very much in touch with this journey and what it meant, right? It's not that you didn't love this person. I think you did, but you know, you always understood it. And it's kind of like the way the twin flame journey works when you're doing it with a partner is, you know, it really does sit in a lot of energy and showing people, how love is possible, even in the most perceivably impossible situations like wounds and everything, and how we can heal together. You always knew that. And you do miss this person, but you also know that you're supposed to be apart. Um, it's so interesting because you actually are so similar to this person, but you do, I think I don't know that what they have to say will have an effect on you, because you know that you're supposed to be apart. So maybe it is even that you, like, maybe on some level keep an eye on them to make sure they're okay, but you know that now what you were supposed to do together, and you know that you are not supposed to be together at this time. So let's see what this person's next move is, or why you need to know this. I think you need to know this because it really feels like this person is still not ready. And that they may not, even if they, like, the Page of Cups as an apology is pretty small, Sag, to be honest with you. It's pretty small. And, maybe Spirit is trying to tell you, you know what, Sag, this person still isn't ready. So maybe it's like a cautionary tale for you. So why is this message important to Sagittarius? Besides, you can't take anyone seriously when they come back during Merc. Yeah. Why is this message important to Sagittarius? Why is this? Because they're coming in to disturb your peace, basically. But, I mean, there's a little bit more to it. Oh. But essentially, that is the message. Okay, so the King of Cups, first off, on a low vibrational tip for the King of Cups is kind of, can be manipulative. Like, and I feel like this person, when they come back, they're trying to convince you that they've grown. And they may really try to trigger you through emotions. Right? This is the second time today I've seen strength reverse for you, Sagittarius. So it feels like a lot of people might be coming in for the trigger, right? Because it's strength reversed. And especially with the King of Cups, it's like, is telling you to stay calm. Do not react, right? And I do feel like this person does try to get at you through your emotions. Maybe they're even telling you that they have grown. But, Sag, Nine of Pentacles, you're good. You're in a good place, right? There's something about this person, and I don't really get it, but I almost feel like they're jealous of the confidence that you have. Because with the Ten of Swords being here, it almost feels like, and maybe this person doesn't have the confidence you have. So they're pretty much coming in to disturb your peace, Sag. Ace of Wands, King of Wands. And the truth is, Sag, you have someone new coming. Yeah. Someone new who may be a fire sign, who would have a more inspiring influence on you, a person of action, a nurturing person, a leader, and yeah, wow. Someone who has the same values as you do. So, don't let this person, tell me this King of Cups and what their actions is, because they pretend to be a king. They're not a King of Cups, though. They're actually a Page of Cups. Eight of Wands. Yeah, you may, could be communication. Oh my goodness, Sag. Look at this. Look at this BS. Eight of Wands with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Here's what you need to know, Sag. You need to see through the BS. Okay, because it does feel like this person is trying to sell you a bill of goods, so to speak. You need to be the Queen of Wands, because the Seven of Cups is here. Which oh man. Which is really telling you, Sagittarius, honestly, this person still doesn't know what they want. The Hangman. They still don't know what they want, Sag. And you have someone coming in, and this is definitely for the singles. You have someone coming in, or if you're already dealing with someone, that person is solid. That person is solid. So be really careful. And I feel like this past person, it feels like they try to orchestrate something in a very quick way, because that's the Eight of Wands. Like whether it's a decision or whatever, but this person still is delusional, still is operating from a place of delusion. And the Wheel of Fortune. You know why, Sag? Let me tell you. Because this person, they're not listening to their intuition. They're not listening. They may actually be very influenced by someone else in their life, a Queen of Pentacles. They're not listening. And they're not listening to the path that the universe has wanted them to be on. Wow. So what's the takeaway here? What's the takeaway here? Temperance sideways with the King of Pentacles. Why the King of Pentacles? Why the King of Pentacles? What? Two of Cups, Five of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. It's kind of like this person Nothing's changed, Sag. That's what you need to know. Like, even when this person comes back, and they will, nothing has changed. Okay? And I'm not like, it's not to throw shade on this person. They're not trying to hurt you. It's just that they can't stay away from you. But they also can't stay with you. Push and pull. And nothing has changed about that. And nothing's changed about that, Sag. Because they're due for a transformation. And they will not listen to their intuition. The universe has been trying to push this person there for some time. Maybe that's why they put you in their life. But you have something really good coming for you. And so I feel like the universe is telling you to not let this disturb your peace. You know, maybe you take the apology, keep it moving, and say, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. You know, I hope you heal. I hope you heal. 9 of Swords is on the bottom with the 3 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, Justice, the Emperor, the 3 of Cups. Yeah, it's like, Sag, this person definitely wants to make it right, whatever it is, right? But the truth is that you are supposed to be moving on towards new things. So maybe it is you're letting them make it right. You know, letting them make it right, letting it be a good thing. But at the end of the day, you're not going to get back in, you're not going to be romantically involved with this person. Because they're, you know, they're not even ready for the path. Not even ready, Sag. Not even ready. So let's get some advice for you, Sagittarius. Wow. This was a message and a half, wasn't it? Okay, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What is your advice for my Sagittarius friends? Advice. What is it? Oh, a lot of advice. King of Swords. Knight of Wands. Yeah. 7 of Wands. Oh my goodness. The 3 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. I feel like whatever boundary you had set up with this person, you have to keep it up. You know, if at anything, you know, you might hear them out, that's for sure. But deep down, you know that they're not going to give you what you want. All right. So, you know, I don't know what that means for you. You know, I feel like Spirit is telling you, you know, you can be there for that person. You can be a friend. You can be supportive. But at the end of the day, they're not going to give you exactly what you want. So you need to keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, Sag. Okay, that was deep. So I hope this really helps. Toodles.